Good evening and welcome to Knob Noster High School as the Panthers look to even the regular season with Lafayette County. Higginsville in the house, another conference game as we look to tonight. I'm Michael Coron. I'm alongside Xander Rao here. We also have Zachariah Shire on camera.
Hello, Michael, and tonight we get to see an explosive Knob Noster basketball team as the boys and girls basketball teams are protecting home field as come ball at home. As the boys are 2-0 at home, the girls have been dominating as they are 6-0 at home. Let's see if the boys can keep this up tonight.
And just as a reminder that you can also follow along with the game action tonight on Twitter, as the Knob Noster High School sports marketing team is also live at the game, tweeting out tonight's action. Also new tonight, the rosters for tonight's game, no matter where you are, you can find them online in the QR code there at the Knob Noster High School sports marketing social media pages. So download that QR reader and download our rosters for tonight's game. Keep up with the action right there from home, and we'll be broadcasting here live tonight as we have our introductions here tonight. Also, a little pink night going on tonight, Xanders. We do a little breast cancer awareness, and we've got our cheerleaders all pinked out and a lot of our fans in pink. Also looking out there, see a lot of red, looking forward to the Super Bowl coming up this Sunday with the Chiefs and the Buccaneers.
Of course, Michael, it's the biggest game of the year.
Getting ready to tip off here for the first quarter. Once again, Knob Noster looking to even things out here in conference play versus Higginsville. Higginsville controls the tip and will bring it down for the start of the game. Inlet pass into number 55, Cade Limback. Limback posting up against the Knob Noster defense, able to drop it in. Huskers lead 2-0. Lopez at the top of the key. Nice fake by him. Kick out to Schreiner for three. In and out. Ball did everything but fall down. Nice job by Anthony Lopez to be able to secure the offensive rebound. He gets fouled. He's going to have a baseline out of bounds for the Panthers. Schreiner on the curl. Into Lane Elwell. Back up to the top to Iverson Cerrone. Cerrone now back down to Elwell. Nice penetration. Kick out. Goes long, but Cerrone able to save it before it goes across the timeline. Mitchell in the corner. Up to Schreiner. Steal and taken ahead by Mason Rumsey, and the easy layup extends the lead 4-0 for the Huskers. Mitchell had Elwell cutting through the lane, was a little late seeing that and unable to find him. Now Lopez for three. His first shot does not go down. Defensive rebound there by Cade Limback. Nice strip there by Lopez. He presses up the floor now, back to Elwell. Elwell now swinging the ball around through Schreiner. Nice curl there by Cade Mitchell. Mitchell right into the heart of the defense. Lays one in for the first score for Knob. That makes our score 4-2.
Sorry about the scoreboard. We can't get it to work.
Interior pass now back to Limback. Nice defense there by Cade Mitchell. Limback able to get his own rebound, but Iverson Cerrone cleans the board. Now Lopez driving on the baseline. Teardrop from the baseline, ties it up at 4. Ball brought up the floor by Josiah Golden. Golden on the backdoor cut, lays one in. Nice cut by him to be able to take it in for the Huskers. Schreiner over in the corner. Up top to Lopez. Lopez through Elwell. Schreiner on the baseline. Going to shoot the three. Nice shot by him. He's able to take the lead, and Knob Noster leads 7-6. Schreiner. Iverson Cerrone ducks out there. Nice baseline penetration there by Austin Guard. He's going to be fouled and shoot two. Foul's going to go against Caleb Mitchell. Mitchell's first, team's first. and guard on the line to shoot 2. Guard's able to make the first, ties it up at 7-7 here with 5:19 in the game. Guard unable to finish the second. Iverson Cerrone there to clean up the boards. Nice rebounding there by Cerrone. Now Lopez at the top of the key. Through Schreiner. He wants his second 3 tonight. A little bit long on that one. Rebound was by number 21, Kaiser Ganvega. Foul's going to go against Wyatt Schreiner. And going to put guard right back up there on the charity stripe. 7-7 tied up, 4:57 here in the first. Guard's first.
Can't hit that hand while they're going up for the leg. Just trying to go for the ball there, very smart, but you can't hit the hand there.
Guard misses the first, so he's 1 of 3 so far from the line here in this first quarter. Knocks down the second, gives Higginsville the lead back at 8-7. Once again at stake here in our own gymnasium, as Xander was talking about beforehand, is an undefeated season for both the boys and the girls. Hoping that the boys continue that tonight here. Nice rebound there by Kaiser Ganvega. And a travel going to be called against Josiah Golden. A little bit of extra steps by him as he slid his feet on that baseline. Iverson Cerrone to bring it up to Caleb Mitchell. Over to Lane Elwell. Elwell to Lopez. Nice screen there by Mitchell. Thought they could have got the screen and roll out. Iverson able to take it all the way in, but unable to finish the layup. Lane Elwell battling for the rebound, but Cade Limbeck comes up with it. And all the way coast to coast goes Josiah Golden. And Golden going to get rewarded for being able to attack the basket. He's going to go to the first 3. Does not look at that one, but Mitchell willing to shoot that 3 over there from the opposite side on the reversal. Rebound goes to number 22, Mason Rumsey. He puts it up to Golden. Nice trap there by the Knob Noster Panthers defense. Cade Mitchell and Lane Elwell give them the benefit of that defense on the turnover as Golden shuffles his feet again.
I think with that trap, that is what they're trying to do, trying to get them to travel, to get them to have more time on their court, on their side of the court.
Beautiful pass there from Kaiser Ganvega to Cade Limbeck. Limbeck able to catch that one high, leave it high, and finish it. 4-point lead now for the Huskers. Schreiner comes through, but unable to convert on the layup. Thought he was fouled, but hustling back for defense now. Cleaning up the offensive board for the Huskers was Josiah Golden there. And now Lopez looking to come back here. Foul's going to go against number 22, Mason Rumsey. Should be his first and team's second foul.
Of course, number 55, Cade Limbeck. It's always good to have a guy like that on your team because it's someone big, someone who can go up high, grab the ball for your team, and just score some 2 easy points.
Limbeck obviously a big presence in that post area. Nice quick hands there by Iverson Cerrone, unable to be able to get the steal here. Ball's going to go back to the Huskers here. Number 21, Kaiser Ganvega brings it up. Over to number 23, Hunter McCoy. McCoy subbing in for Austin Guard. McCoy trying to post up, but the 3-pointer's taken by Mason Rumsey. Iverson Cerrone down. Back to Cerrone there from Schreiner. Skip pass over to Lane Elwell. Now Mitchell down on the baseline. Lopez with the ball. Now Elwell at the top of the key, back to Schreiner. Everything coming outside that 3-point line. Iverson Cerrone now looking at a three, a long three, and he connects. Cuts the lead down to 3.
It's the same thing as a free throw. You always got to stay calm, no matter where you're at. And composure, aim, and very good composure is very good for a basketball person because it's always good to have a shooter on your team.
Great hands there by Anthony Lopez. The alternating possession arrow is going to turn it back over to Knob Noster. Great defense from him. And as Xander was saying, a shooter is a shooter. They don't really care where they're at on the floor. They just want to put it up. Iverson Jerome was about 3 feet from the three-point line, but able to convert. Here he drives in, trying to get it into the paint. Then a little reach around, but Golden with the rebound. He's going to take it coast to coast, lay it off the glass for the Huskers, give them back that 5-point lead. 15-10 now, with about 1:20 left here in the first. The Huskers lead by 5. Mitchell with a good look down there to a cutting Elwell, and Elwell did a nice job of ducking into the gaps inside that defense. Mitchell just unable to connect, baseline out of bounds now for the Panthers.
Of course, there's always got to be speed on your basketball team because speed is another key for basketball as other people with speed can't catch him like
Defense there by Lopez and Iverson Jerome. Jerome kind of did a little fake trap there, went back on his man, got caught on the leg of the Husker. Another turnover. Knob Noster with a chance here to cut into this 5-point lead. Caleb Mitchell with a little teardrop. Nice kiss off the glass. Boy, he just finessed that one off there. Xander was able to finish. Cuts it into now a 3-point lead. And another turnover for the Huskers. Too much action there on the spin. Schreiner throwing it into Jerome. Knob Noster with a chance to tie here. Closing seconds here of the first quarter.
Of course, it's always good to hit it off the glass. And it's not always good to go just for the swish. To go for the backboard is also very much better than just going for that swish.
Yeah, and Caleb showing that. The foul there goes on McCoy, number 23 for the Huskers. Nice entry pass there from Lopez. Great patience there by Caleb Mitchell. Mitchell drops it in, cuts it to a 1-point lead, 15-14. Mitchell now on the defensive end. I think he's going to get called for the foul, and the basket's going to be good. He is called for that harm. It's a 14 foul. It's Mitchell's second foul. 22.1. The basket does count. Lead extends to 3. And a chance here for McCoy to take it to 4. Great way to hustle for that rebound and fight for it by Anthony Lopez. Lopez decides to take it all the way to the rack. Unable to convert. Nice look ahead there. And a great finish there by Mason Rumsey and the Huskers. Lopez going to get fouled as he comes through the lane. He was looking to kick out over there to the baseline for a waiting Caleb Mitchell. Evened up on the team fouls, 4 and 4. Knob Noster in a 4-flat set here. Lopez looking for it. Shot coming from Schreiner to beat the buzzer. Does not connect, and that's how we're going to finish our first quarter here. 19-14. Exciting action, fast action here in the first quarter. Both teams getting up and down the floor. Both teams willing to shoot, trying to put it inside, or the Huskers pound it in there to the big man inside, Limback. Gage McCoy there coming inside, and then also Austin Guard. So kind of two opposing views here. Pounded inside for the Huskers. Look for that 3 for the Knob Noster Panthers. Xander, what do you think about the two offensive strategies from these two legendary coaches in Stoner and Baker?
Of course, a good coach is always a good coach because he's the one who's always making changes or making all the stuff that he needs to. And in that last quarter there, I saw Coach Stoner looks like getting a little frustrated with his team as that last foul by number 3, Josiah Golden.
Yeah, Stoner really thought that as Lopez kind of penetrated through that lane, if he would have just got out of his way, he probably would have traveled. So he kind of bailed him out of that one. Then it gave him the opportunity to score. They did not. That's how we'll finish, though, 19-14. Now the throw-in. Great defense there by Iverson Sharon. We've seen him do that before on this floor, just very smart as he knows that lob is probably going to have to come. He slips in behind the player to be able to take away that lob, and there finishes up an easy layup, cuts it to three. Now an interior pass back down to Austin Guard. Rebound comes out to Sharon. Sharon attacking that basket again, unable to convert the layup, but a nice attack by him. Quick up the floor by the Higginsville Huskers, looking for those transition points. 3-point shot there by number 22, Mason Rumsey. 22-16, the lead for the Huskers. Lopez closely guarded there by Rumsey. Now Elwell. Schreiner at the top of the key. Mitchell now looking to penetrate through. Nice dump off. Good kick out from the inside. Looking inside-outside game. Elwell there to Schreiner. Lopez coming through now. Over to Sharon. Nice curl there by Elwell, and even a better one there by Wyatt Schreiner. Schreiner comes in, cuts the lead to 4, 18-22. Beautiful curl from the top there by Schreiner as he's able to finish. Now Guard here coming in, trying to post up. Great defense there by Caleb Mitchell. Iverson Sharon in a 1-on-2. Dumps it off to Mitchell. Mitchell, a lot of contact, but no call. Golden comes up with it for the Huskers. Golden slowing some things down, kicks it over to number 21. Now the lob inside, going to be broken up by the Knob Noster Panther defense and taken by Anthony Lopez. Lopez now to Elwell, back over to Sharon. Sharon with a quick kick over to Schreiner. Mitchell wide open for three. Long on that one. Rebound goes to number 22, Mason Rumsey. Rumsey down to McCoy. He's long on that one. Rebound comes right back to Anthony Lopez. Lopez brings the ball up for the Panthers. Little step back. Now he comes into the lane. He's going to get bumped, and the ball is going to go back to the baseline. A foul is going to go on number 22, Mason Rumsey. I believe that's going to be Rumsey's second team foul, and it is. Team's fifth. Knob Noster also with 5 fouls.
Just like the first few games that we saw with the girls and boys, little foul trouble in the beginning of the games, and it always comes very well back in the second quarter with barely any fouls.
Nice pass in there to Iverson Sharon. Sharon now diving onto the floor, gives it up to Caleb Mitchell. Mitchell now trying to throw it off the leg of the defense, but steps out of bounds before he's able to. The ball's going to go back to the Huskers. Golden to bring it up. Now lays it back off to Ganvega. Ganvega with the ball. Now to Guard, back up to Golden. Looking at Rumsey. Guard and Rumsey playing on that inside, and Limback trying to post up there. Golden now for three. Left Golden wide open there. He's going to extend the lead to 7, 25-18. Knob Noster's going to have to come out and get a hand in the face there of these three-point shooters. We can't have this lead extend too far up. Nice short corner there by Lane Elwell. He sees a lane, takes it down. That baseline is able to convert. Wyatt Schreiner on the defense. Mason Rumsey gets his own miss, puts it back, and puts it in for the Huskers.
It looked like Coach Baker there wanted to call a timeout, but they didn't get it.
Lopez for a long three, all but down for Lopez's attempt. Golden trying to take it all the way to the hoop, and he does. 30-second timeout going to be called by Baker. His team down by 9 here with 4:14 in the half. Baker not happy with the defense A little bit of transition here by the Huskers. They want to get the ball up the floor very, very quickly and be able to score very quickly. If they can't, then they try to kick it out and then pound it inside. But here in the second quarter, we've seen just a little bit of change from them, Xander, as we've seen them take a couple of threes and connect on those.
Of course, boys and girls, second quarter has been their quarter for knocking down threes, as they've scored so many threes in the second quarter that they have come down from like 10 to 12 point games, as this one is right now as 9 points.
Knob Noster looking to cut into that 9-point lead here on this offensive set. Elwell to Sharon. Sharon now to Schreiner. Working that baseline is Caleb Mitchell. Iverson Sharon with some nice penetration now inside out. Caleb Mitchell had a nice little penetration, kicks out to Schreiner for three. Nice punch out there to keep it alive by Lane Elwell. And now Schreiner trying to fight his way through. No call there. Fed up to Golden. Golden with some stickum on his foot is able to keep that one down. Extend the lead to 11, 31-20. Was a good offensive set. Knob Noster just unable to convert there. Now they've got numbers if they want it. As 22, Rumsey kind of cut through there, found himself out of defensive position. Wyatt Schreiner from the corner. Lopez at the top, resetting things. 2-3 zone look, very traditional from Stoner and the Higginsville Huskers. They live and die by that. Limback with the rebound on the miss from Elwell. Elwell with some nice penetration through that zone, able to hit the gaps, but unable to convert that layup. Now Golden with the ball down on the other end. Over to Ganvega, into guard, and there's Rumsey to Limback. Limback fouled by Iverson Sharon. Ball's going to go to the baseline, and the next one's going to put him on the line, Xander, but done a pretty good job. That's Iverson's second, team 6. 2:39 though left here in the half, so not too much trouble here as far as the bonus goes on the free throws. Ganvega from the free throw line, about a 15-foot jumper for him, extends the lead to 13. Knob Noster needing to score here to cut this lead as they get ready to go into half. We're right at 2 minutes. That was a great cut by Anthony Lopez, an even better pass by Lane Elwell. Lopez unable to convert. And Rumsey lays one in. Another timeout called here by Coach Baker as he sees this one starting to slip away here in the first half. 15-point lead. Knob Noster kind of stuck here on 20, Xander. They've had some great looks at the basket. They're just unable to convert on those layups. Elwell with some penetration. Lopez with some penetration in there. Sharon with some penetration in there. I think our last bucket came there by Elwell being able to catch the ball in that short corner, and he attacked that baseline and got that reversal. But since then, Knob Noster's been unable to score.
Of course, since the past couple minutes, it's been a 6-0 run for Lafayette County, and it seems like Coach Baker can't find a way to stop this mighty offense of the Huskers.
Yeah, Baker looking to stop the bleed right now. 35-20. Burns his second timeout here of this quarter to be able to try to stop this run by the Huskers. Golden, Ganvega, Rumsey, Limback, and guard out there for the Huskers right now. Got some size out there, got some length up at the top. Knob Noster's got Schreiner, Sharon, Lopez, Mitchell, and Elwell. Starters on the floor for both teams. Elwell now at the ball, trying to get it into Sharon. Sharon now back out to Elwell to Lopez. Schreiner down on the baseline. Looking for Mitchell in that short corner. Mitchell looking for the wraparound pass there to Elwell. Elwell with a great job of keeping it open. Iverson with just way too much heat on that pass as he tries to get it into Mitchell. It was a good look down low, but unable to convert. Now stop now Iverson Jerome to come down here and cut it in. All we need to do is continue to score and stop. There's a stop though by the Huskers. Rumsey to Ganvega. Ganvega lays it off. Lopez brings it up for the Panthers. Interior pass there to Mitchell. Nice job there. There's Jerome back up to Lopez. Lopez looking to attack now that zone in the gaps. Schreiner looking for help. Jerome to Lopez on the baseline. Now back to Jerome at the top of the key. Mitchell with a nice little fadeaway right there, using his left hand. And a long shot there by Ganvega. Ganvega unable to convert, and that's how we're going to finish the first half, 40-25. Xander, I tell you what, first quarter looked much better. And we went in the second quarter down by 5. Now you see that thing cut up to 15 points. Just Knob Noster falling to them. Got hung up on that 20 points there. Finally scored a little bit, but Knob Noster going into, that Coach Baker is going to be talking about a couple of things. Defensive stops. Make sure that defense leads to some offensive scores and just slowly chip away at this lead. It just takes you stringing together some of those defensive stops, going down on the other end, scoring a couple of times, seeing the ball go through that basket and cut into this lead. It doesn't happen all at once. They're going to have to slowly take their time to be able to do this. And most of this is going to come, honestly, on the defensive end. It sounds strange when you're down by 15, but we can't have them continue to score and extend this lead anymore. Then take care of it on the offensive end and score as much as you possibly can with those stops and cut into this 15-point lead.
Of course, Coach Baker is trying to play that can stop this offense. Like last week, we couldn't stop this offense, and he found a play that could stop them, and we got away with the win. But let's see if we can do that here tonight.
Knob Noster has had some really good success looking for that short corner and trying to be able to put the ball in the short corner and then getting those cutters that are coming from there, or not just getting those cutters that are coming through there, but also making sure that they attack that baseline as well. Closest to the center circle. Little fundraiser there by our cheerleader coming out. They do a great job here night in, night out. They're all pinked up tonight for breast cancer awareness, and we appreciate them being able to do that and to show their support battling against that. You are definitely in our thoughts and our prayers, or that know somebody that's battling against that. And these Lady Panthers coming out here and showing their support, pinking up tonight to be able to show their support for anybody that's going through that. We've also got a couple guys that are out there on our cheer squad as well that do an amazing job out there helping out. We'd like to kind of thank our sponsors here for 2019-2020 Knob Noster High Yearbook. We've got Hometown Heating and Air Conditioning. We got B&G Scoops, Ready Set Grow Daycare, Dutch Country Market, Little Caesars, Eggs R Us, Sonic, Rockin' Sports Entertainment, Ace Hardware, Subway, Knob Noster Physical Therapy, Tequila Jalisco's, Remax, Complete Chiropractic, McDonald's, Coffee Snobs, Trails Regional Library, SC Fuel, The Little Clubhouse, and Brooks Florist and Decor. Xander, these guys do a great job of supporting us. It honestly is one of the reasons we're able to do this and be able to push these games out here. So I know you and we really appreciate that because we enjoy this night in, night out. And, as we think about them, we just appreciate what they do. Why don't you talk about some upcoming events that we have and then some results from this past week as we talk about our Lady Panthers and just the great things that they're doing here as they stayed undefeated on this floor, as you and I had the call on that game.
And upcoming broadcast coming up, Court Mat boys basketball game versus Richmond. We will then take the show on the road Friday night as both Knob Noster squads playing a doubleheader at Crest Ridge. Results from the past week, The Lady Panthers opened the week staying undefeated at home with the win over Lexington, as we did that a couple nights ago. And the Lady Panthers looked very comfortable through that entire game and came out with a big win.
Yeah, 6-0 here at home, Xander. That's just truly amazing. They are definitely taking care of things here at home. Now we got to go on the road, go to Crestridge, and like you said, that's a girls' night and a boys' night. So a rare doubleheader for us to be able to broadcast that night. And you better bring your water. Hopefully we're not going to get all chapped up there and choked up, but hopefully Knob Noster comes out of there with 2 good wins against good Crestridge teams on the girls' side and the boys' side. So we'll be able to broadcast that game. And that's going to be our first away broadcast that you and I are going to do together. We'll have Zachariah Shire back on the camera for us. So we're looking forward to that. And then Derek Brizendine and his wife Allison, they'll be there with us as well. So we are looking forward to a nice away broadcast there just down the road. Non-conference game, but a great game for us to be able to go, and a nice night for you guys to be able to tune in to see both our Lady Panthers and our guys here tonight to be able to compete in that same night. So grab the popcorn, order a pizza, and just enjoy a great night of basketball watching Knob Noster Panthers and the Lady Panthers hopefully come out of Crestridge with a nice win. A little over 4 minutes here left in this halftime as we think about that first half. Xander, we know that Knob Noster is definitely wanting to come out here. That 2-3 zone has left some three-pointers open. As I said before, that short corner is really open, and Knob Noster's exploited that a couple, but I think that they could feed the ball into that short corner a little bit more and possibly get some cuts through the gaps in that zone to be able to finish those layups. But speaking of that, Knob Noster has to finish those layups. We've missed quite a few of those. In fact, a lot of those. This lead definitely would not be as much as it is if we could just be able to lay those off the glass and put those in. Knob Noster struggling just a little bit on that. Obviously, the length and the size of the Husker defense causing some of those issues for us.
Of course, and you always got to cover those open three guys, because if they can make it from down there every single time, just like Kaylee Holyfield, when she's left open, she will penetrate those threes from the corners. And as we said before, the first game at home for her and the Lady Panther basketball squad, she scored 41 points out of the 70 they scored.
Yeah, 41 for her that night. That was a huge night for her and a fun one for us to be able to come out here and call. Knob Noster taking care of it. We hope that the guys will come out here in the second half. 3 minutes here, both teams out of the locker room, now warming up. As we had talked about that first quarter, the Huskers really trying to feed it inside to be able to battle. But there in the second quarter, they shot some threes. And we're able to get those threes and put those up. A couple of big ones that extended this lead to where it was. And those were knocked down there, I believe, by Golden and McCoy as they shot those threes. Golden and McCoy out here right now, here at halftime, warming up with some threes to be able to go against. Knob Noster also down here shooting some. You see Mitchell there shooting a couple threes, and Lane Elwell putting some in. Lopez looking at some free throws to try to get himself ready for that, and now stepping out and knocking down a three as well, trying to get ready. About 2 minutes here to go. We're going to take just a little bit of a break here before we get into the second half. I'll mute myself and you guys can watch here just for a little bit. Go get yourself something to drink here as we get ready to start our second half. As we said, both teams ready here for the second half. As we step into this second half, Higginsville leads the Knob Noster Panthers 40-25. And it's going to be Knob Noster ball to start the second half. So hopefully here, Xander, Knob Noster will be able to start out the second half, scoring offensively, start stringing together some stops, and cut into this 15-point lead.
Of course, and composure always counts, because in the middle of that first half, I saw a little bit of frustration in Iverson Cerrone as he's been trying to knock down those threes, as he's been a little bit unlucky.
There is a great penetration right through the middle of that, the heart of that defense, and Caleb Mitchell lays one in. After a stop, Mitchell defensively, Limback just drops it over the top of him. It was great defense, but unable to stop him. Now Lane Elwell on the attack for the Panthers. Mitchell with a nice cut through the lane there. Schreiner left wide open, but does not look at it. Lopez now with the ball. Skip pass over to Schreiner. Stolen by Rumsey at the top of the key. Rumsey, too quick, able to lay it in. Not what Knob Noster's wanting there. We can't have turnovers that lead to baskets. We've got to make sure that we are able to get some stops and then score on this end. Willing to attack that basket is Mitchell. Mitchell just ran into the wall that is Limback there defensively. Iverson Cerrone did not like the call. He's going to get strung up here on a technical foul. That's going to put Mason Rumsey on the line. So with the technical, Rumsey's going to shoot two. They're also going to get the ball from the sideline. But Xander, that hurts in another way, because that's Iverson Cerrone's third foul. He got it very quickly here in the third and picked that one up. It's 6:52, so we're just barely into this thing. He's already picked up his third.
Which really sucks, because Iverson Cerrone is a very calm shooter, as from the series, as we saw from the first quarter and last game at the free throw line.
Yeah, Tim Williams checks in for him. Williams a good player as well. Coming off that bench, he's got a big task there to guard Gan Vega. Great defense there by Lopez. He also gets the defensive rebound. Now he's bringing the ball up the floor. Going to swing through Williams. Williams to Schreiner. Now over to Mitchell.